So now we will also look into a bit complicated concept of Postman. That's knowing about the Postman agents. So Postman has multiple agents you can use to send your API requests from the Postman web app. So the Postman desktop agent, the Postman cloud agent, or the Postman browser agent. So from the Postman web app, so we'll get into our Postman web app, and this is our Postman web app. You can see that, and this is my account. You see, now from this web app, we can select the auto select toggle. Let me zoom it, and here is the option auto select agent, or we call this option as auto select toggle for Postman to automatically select the best agent for our requests. You can also manually select the agent for our requests. Even of course, we can use desktop agent or whichever is better. So the Postman agents, as we have discussed in our slide, it has three agents, and this Postman has three agents we can use to send our API requests. Okay, we can send API request through one of these agents. So we'll begin with the Postman desktop agent. The first one, the Postman desktop agent is a micro application that runs locally on our desktop. So it enables us to bypass the limitations that exist in the browser by allowing API requests to originate in the browser but be routed through your local machine and network. The desktop agent overcomes the cross-object resource sharing. We call it as a CORS, the cross-object resource sharing limitations of browsers, and acts as your agent for making API requests from the Postman web app. So let's get into the Postman web app one more time. And here you can see agent selector. This we call it as agent selector. So you will be prompted to download and install the desktop agent. If you do not have, if it is installed, it's not an issue. So it will directly redirect to us. So that's what our agent selector. You should see this window. I'll click it again one more time. So let me click on, let me click on this auto select agent or agent selector, and it will drive you to the select a Postman agent window, and here you'll find the complete information. So at this moment it's been auto selected. We have told it's been auto selected, so the Postman will automatically select the best agent for your request, but it consists of three. One is cloud agent, desktop agent, and then browser agent. Okay, so now all are, so let me take off this option, let me off this option. So now out of which, if I click on desktop agent, it's prompting to download the desktop agent. However, I have downloaded it, and I have this desktop agent is running locally on my machine. So then we have the Postman cloud. This is the cloud agent. You can see that the Postman cloud agent enables us to bypass the limitations that exist in the browser by allowing API requests to originate in the browser, so but be routed through Postman's cloud servers. The cloud agent overcomes the course limitations of browsers and acts as your agent for making API requests from the Postman web. So our team, if we have a team, we can make a set number of requests using the cloud agent each month. So we can have a team's uses limitations or limits based on the plan tab that we select. At this moment, it's a free. If you want to make it upgrade, you can make it from here. Okay. In addition to that, to view our team's uses, how much we have used, that all can be done using the managing add-ons. Okay. So let me click on this. So we can send HTTP requests via Postman's or secure cloud servers. So then we have the browser agent, the Postman browser agent here. So the Postman browser agent sends API requests using a browser with some limitations. You might experience the coarse limitations of browsers when we use that browser agent. So, however, we will either use most of the time we will use the desktop agent, or else we'll go with the cloud agent. So both are gives a high level functionality to us. So now let's select a Postman agent for our request. So if you do an auto select, so select auto select agent. So if we select that auto select agent, so then it will automatically select the best agent for our request, or else we can individually manually select the Postman agent to use for our request. For that we have to toggle off this auto select option, and then we can select all whichever the radio or whichever the service that we want by going for the clicking on each radio button. Okay, so if we send a request and it isn't successful because the best agent is not selected, if it is manually, we have, if we are selecting it manually, that problem may come. So that's the reason I'm telling that before only. So we can use the provided link. So in this here, uh, to 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 solve that issue. So if we have checked this desktop agent and it's not working, so then we have to click on this link to download the desktop agent and then install it, and then maybe it may work. And similarly browser agent, so that's how we can solve that issue too. So here they have clearly mentioned the browser agent sending your request through your browser comes with limitations. So what are those limitations that you can go through? Is this is called the course limitations, CORS. So web limitations are this, and updating the Postman. So this is some information. You can see the scratch pad and all. So that's what the complex topic of this. That's the agents, the Postman agents.